Welcome to Minced. It's the high school version of the hit show Chopped on the Food Network. And we are down to the final round, where this basket is full of goodies for a sweet dessert. Chefs, open your baskets. In it you will find free-ranged bar rock eggs, European butter, homemade granola, oyster crackers, and IQF blueberries. Chefs, you have 30 minutes on the clock. On your mark, set, go.
All right.
This is the final round. We'll see what they do.
So when I opened the basket, I saw eggs and I saw butter, and I already knew that that was 2 ingredients for a cookie. So I just figured, why not? It'd be easy, it'd be simple. They don't want anything too extravagant. I heard chefs say that simple is always better, so I just kind of went with it. I don't know, not expecting people to root for me, but I'm kind of ready to win, just a little bit.
20 minutes short window. The venison I thought was well prepared by all of them.
I don't have a place to plug it in. Wait, does this?
Chatted a little bit this morning before the show.
Well, I initially thought of a tart when I saw the components, including the granola and everything, and I tried doing that, but I put way too much fat, butter into it, and it did not solidify, did not stay together, and got really mushy.
But I bake a lot, so I kind of already have a little bit of an advantage. So I spend most of my weekends like making cookies and baking pies, so I kind of already knew how to bake.
Chef Tabitha's a pastry chef, so what do you think,
Crunch
Chef?
them up, just kind of like smash them.
I'm looking to see what they decide to pair with the blueberries, and what kind of marriage they have going on. And also, a couple of them have a different, like the oyster crackers and the granola has a very similar texture. So it'll be interesting to see how they incorporate all of those together.
So I cracked some eggs, took a little spoon of butter, and some milk, some flour, some granola, some oyster crackers, some blueberries, mixed it all together, and I had cookie batter. But I thought it needed a little more, so I made icing from scratch with some lemon in it, so it tasted good. I'm gonna start in the 350, and once I start to run out of time a little bit, I think I'll pop it in the 400 and see how it does.
I expected to make it to at least the last round, and I knew I was going to do well because I'm very creative and I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to like just having stuff put in front of me. I know what to do with it.
Let's see how they're doing. Oh, yes, they are doing well.
Don't overcomplicate things, and just, if something's put in front of you, don't worry. There's always a way to make something delicious. It's creativity and it's your mind that you put to work.
It makes me nervous that he's still going and I'm just standing here. I feel like there's something I should be doing.
Just the best dishes are the most simple dishes, and that's what's going to get you far.
I mean, they look. I'm going to take them back to the station and see if they're done.
So I had to pretty much make a ball of mush of blueberry and granola.
I really hope this isn't my dome that I just stand in.
No, it's not.
Just thinking about it, if I win, I get to choose where we go to dinner tonight.
What do you think you're going to choose if you win?
Somewhere that has chicken tenders.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, chefs. And that's it for the dessert round.
feeling good. I'm feeling good, baby. I'm feeling good.
Okay, chefs, we are down to the final round with some tasty desserts. In your basket, you had to use free-ranged bar rock eggs, European butter, homemade granola, oyster crackers, and IQF blueberries. Chef Noah, can you tell us about your dish?
This is the blueberry butter madness, and I initially was trying to make a tart, but too much butter was added into that.
Chef Aaron, can you tell us what you think about this dish?
It's got a lot of different flavors. It's sweet, it's got a lot of high fat. It's pretty balanced in flavor.
Chef Tabitha, can you tell us what you think?
Well, he has the sweet, the salty components of this balanced, but the fat in here is a little high, so there might be a little bit of a structural issue going on where it needed a little bit more of a binder.
And lastly, Chef Peter, can you tell us what you think?
Yeah, I mean, I see a little bit of fat weeping out of it, but it is pure blueberry madness. I mean, it's got a nice flavor. You do have some textures in here. I could taste the blueberries. You know, maybe a little bit of binder would have definitely pulled it together, so the fat wasn't weeping out. But it does have a good flavor, nice texture.
So, Chef Brooke, what do you have on your dessert plate?
So I made a cookie, and I started off with some flour, some of those eggs, some of that butter. I put the oyster crackers in there for a little bit of salty, so it's not overwhelmingly sweet. I put the granola in there for a little bit of a crunch and the blueberries. And on top, I made a lemon frosting.
Chef Aaron, can you tell us what you think?
It has a nice structure. It's light. It's not too sweet. It's good flavor.
Chef Tabitha, what do you think about this dessert?
I thought that was a good idea, pairing your blueberries and lemon together. The lemon is not real strong in it. I'm not really tasting a lot of lemon in here, but I like the fact that you decided to put two of those together. And you do have it looks like you have a good binder structure on your cookie. Little chewy. Yeah.
And Chef Peter, can you tell us your thoughts?
I mean, I think it presents well. I like the drizzle on top. I pick up a little bit of the cracker. I could use a little salt, in my opinion, because sometimes salt really brings out the sweetness and different flavors and so forth. It presented well. I like the fact that the blueberries in there whole, that they're just kind of folded in. So yeah, all in all, very nice.
Thank you, chefs. Our judges will consider both of your dishes and decide who will be our Minced Champion.
I thought, since I finished so early, that it was going to be a mess because I wasn't doing anything and he was still working, but I figured, I already have it done and it looks good and it tastes good, so whatever.
I was just gonna make something very simple yet delicious, and I started out very strong, and I thought it was gonna come out solid, but it just didn't.
Like I said, I have a little bit of an advantage because I bake a lot, so I just thought cookies are simple, they'll taste good and they'll look good, so why not,
Chefs, you have made 3 amazing dishes today, ending with this fine dessert. But only one of you can be Minced Champion. So, let's see whose dish has been minced. Chef Noah, you have been minced.
So let me tell both of you, this was the toughest round for us. It was so very close between the two of you. I mean, I don't know what to say. We went back and forth a couple times. I mean, hands down. You guys did a wonderful job. We looked at everything start to finish, and I mean, it was just so close. I like how you changed the name of that, because that's exactly what I was saying earlier. Sometimes you got to change the name and create it your own dish. So, I mean, you did a wonderful job, Noah. Brooke, you also did a wonderful job, but you were just one leg up. Anybody else have anything to say?
Just the overall, the texture, Brooke, you put it well together. And you're not far behind. I mean,
So close.
so close.
And I thought the cookie was really gutsy, the fact that you put that together without any recipe. And yeah, that was extremely gutsy.
Thank you.
And I really liked your venison, like the depth of the venison. I liked the rosemary in there, that was really good.
Thank you.
And you did a really good job on your appetizer. It was amazing. It was really hard, but it also came down to structure.
Thank you, Chef Noah.
I saw everything and I really wanted to make a tart, and I added way too much butter to everything, and it really just capsized the whole dish. And she won, and she definitely deserved it because she made an overall better dish, and it was a lot better structured and light and not too much fat. It was a good dish, and she deserved to win.
Chef Brooke, you are our Minced Champion.
Yeah.
Brooke, you did a nice job all the way through. You held it together. Like Chef Tabitha said, the structure on the cookie, I mean, very gutsy, very bold move. You did a nice job. Start to finish, I mean, you were a leg up, so nice job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice work.
Good job.
I feel amazing. I didn't really think coming into this that I was gonna win, but I did, so it feels really good. I'm really proud of myself. But just the feeling of getting to see myself do well and seeing others do well, it's really nice. Don't get in your head too much, because if you think that you're gonna fail, then you're gonna fail. You know, you have to think that maybe this didn't work out and that didn't work out, but you still did it and you still tried and you gave your best.